Finish? Thank you. Please take out your social studies packet. Can someone turn the lights off for me? Again, if there's something that you missed, it's gonna appear in the video. Or if there's something you want to review, it's gonna appear in the video. The video is gonna be about 20 minutes long. Question? Can you borrow another packet? Let's see, take that one. Make sure you give me that back, okay? Can you guys go to page, on your social studies packet, can you guys go to page, page 4? Page 4. So if you remember, with these Abrahamic religions, it's kind of like a one-way street. So Judaism influenced Christianity. And Islam, right? A lot of the things that come up in Islam appear in Judaism and also Christianity. Judaism is not influenced by Islam and Christianity. Okay. And then we're gonna look at Christianity. Christianity is not influenced by Islam. So both Christianity and Judaism, both Christianity and Islam are influenced by Judaism. Again, I'll repeat that. Come on, buddy, let's go move. You can use that one if you want to. Both Islam and Christianity are influenced by Judaism. Question, friend? I can hear you. Sure. I'm gonna focus a little more on this in a second. Can you do me a favor? Can you raise your hand if you're not done with this part? Raise your hand if you have not done that yet. Okay. So let's do this together so that we're all on the same page. Oh, these words also appear in your assessment. Halal and haram. Halal and haram. Those also appear in your assessment. Okay, true or false? Give me thumbs up or thumbs down, okay? Let's just do it that way. True or false? Abraham is important in Islam. Awesome, thank you. True. Who is considered the founder of Islam? Call it out. Muhammad. Thank you. Where was Islam? Where did Islam start? Location. Say again? Mecca. Thank you. Mecca is the most important city in Islam, not because Muhammad was born there, because it's the location of the Kaaba. There was one mistake on the Ed puzzle, right? I think there was a mistake on the Ed puzzle. It's about who rebuilt the Kaaba. It was Abraham and his son Ismail. What is the name of the holy book in Islam? Call it out. Quran. The Quran. Now, Quran you can do with a K or a Q. Quran or Koran. What is the Kaaba? What's another name for the Kaaba? The house of God. The house of God. Why is Muhammad considered a prophet in Islam? What did he do that makes him a prophet? Please tell the person next to you. Go ahead. You can tell me, buddy. Go ahead. What makes him a prophet?
He received the Quran.
Yeah, he became God's messenger, right? Thank you, friend. Appreciate you. Bring it back in 3, in 2. Come on. Anthony, can you tell me? I need you to bring it back. Can you tell me why Muhammad is considered a prophet? Say again?
He is considered a founder of Islam.
How is he considered a founder, though? What makes him a founder of Islam? What did he do that makes him a founder? Thank you. He received the Quran. He received the Quran. True or false? Islam was influenced by Judaism and Christianity.
True.
The answer is very, very true. There are some differences, but they are influenced, right? It is influenced. Why is the Quran important in Islam? It is, in Islam, the Quran is literally the word of God. Question, buddy?
Is the actual Quran book, was that found? Or like,
The original?
Yeah.
That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. I highly doubt it, but I could be wrong. That's a good question. I don't know. I mean, every Quran is supposed to be like the same, right? But you're saying the first one, right? No, I have no idea. Let's go to the back. Please go to page 43. Okay, I'm gonna need your help with this, guys, okay? Which of these is the oldest? Call it out. Judaism is the oldest. You need to know that Judaism is like the one that starts it all. Then we have Christianity, and then we have Islam. So if I put the oldest will be 1, then Christianity will be 2, and Islam will be 3. Islam is the most recent. Okay? Islam is the most recent. So you'll see that Judaism does not, they look at Christianity and Islam and they're like, no, just no. Christianity looks at Islam and they're like, I'm getting them all confused. Christianity looks at Judaism and they're like, yes. They look at Islam and they're like, no, that doesn't work. Okay, most recent. So this one is obviously going to be most recent. So put a check here for Islam. Location where it started. Where did Judaism start? Back there. Thank you, friend. So you can call it Israel. There's many different names for it. We can say Israel, Palestine, Holy Land, and that is same true for Christianity. Where did Islam start, though? That's a different one. That is different. Where did Islam start? James? Saudi Arabia. Yeah, we can say Saudi Arabia. And the city? Mecca. Okay. Monotheistic. Oh no, sorry. Founders. Who is the founder of Judaism? Call it out. Abraham, the prophet Abraham. Who is the founder of Christianity? Jesus. Who is the founder of Islam? Muhammad, thank you. Now, if you remember, monotheistic means, I misspelled monotheistic, by the way. Monotheistic is the belief in one God. They believe in one God. Polytheistic is the belief in more than one God. All of these they're all monotheistic. They're all monotheistic. Okay? Monotheistic. What is the name of the holy text of each of these religions? I'll take volunteers. Go ahead.
Quran,
Okay, for which one?
Islam,
Okay, so I'm gonna write with a Quran. What's another one? I would like to hear from different people too. Go, Jesus. Go ahead.
The Torah,
The Torah for who?
Judaism,
For Judaism. This is the Torah. And for Christianity. Go ahead.
the Bible,
So here we're gonna write the Bible, but the Bible is made up of the Torah, also known as the Old Testament, and also the New Testament, right? The stories of Abraham, Moses, the creation of the universe, that is located in the Torah. And the New Testament has the stories and life of Jesus. All right. What is the role of Abraham in all these religions? What is the role of Abraham? Ava?
he was a messenger.
Huh?
The messenger.
And what is a messenger in religious purposes? What is that word called? When you are a messenger of God, what is that? What is that word that I'm looking for?
A prophet.
He's a prophet, right? Prophet. But in Judaism, he's also the founder. What are the followers of the religion called? What are the followers of Judaism, Christianity, and Islam called? Willie, go ahead.
The followers of Judaism and
Jewish people. There's this thing going on with Kanye West that I'm sure you guys have heard of it. Raise your hand if you know what I'm talking about. And he's saying things that are not new. By the way, give me a second, buddy. He's saying things that are not new about Jewish people. These things that have been said for hundreds, probably thousands of years about Jewish people and how they control the world. It's very similar to what happened in World War II with the Holocaust and how Jewish people were made to seem like they were controlling the world and that they were in power. Those words are very, very, very dangerous. Like what he's spewing out is incredibly ignorant and very dangerous. That the Jewish people are controlling things. It's so interesting that I really don't know where that hate comes from him. I really don't. What's up, buddy? Oh, you have one? Go ahead.
Christianity,
Christians. And people that follow. Go ahead. Muslim. Original language. We're gonna cross that out because we're not gonna focus on that. Views of Jesus. This is a big one. View of Jesus. Skylar, give me one. Either Christians, Jews, or Muslims. I'll give you the option. Go ahead. What do Jews think of Jesus? What do Christians think of Jesus? What do Muslims think of Jesus? What do you think? No? Okay, that's fair. I mean, if you don't know, you don't know. Go ahead. Can you project this? We can hear.
Christians make him the Son of God.
Son of God. God himself in human form. What's another one? Leo, what do you think, buddy? I can't hear you. What? Some Jews might think that he's a prophet, but no. Most Jews do not think he's a prophet. Sorry. I'm sorry. I see what you did here. Sorry. I made a mistake. I wrote it for, this is for Islam. So Jews think he's a normal person. Christians think that he is Son of God. What do Muslims think of Jesus? This is where things become a little more interesting, right? Willie?
He's just a prophet.
He's a prophet, but also Messiah. He's a prophet. He's a Messiah. He is not God. I'm gonna just write it here. Not God. He's not God. That's the biggest difference between between Christians and Muslims. He is not God. In Christianity, Jesus is like the human form of God. He's the Son of God. Please don't tap. In Islam, he is not God. What?
Who's more important in the Islamic culture, Jesus or Abraham?
Jesus. In Islam, Jesus will. Can you not tap, please? Jesus will judge those at the end of time. Jesus will be one of the judges, but he is not God. His role in Islam is complicated. Death of Jesus. In Judaism, he died. Yes? Simple as that. He was crucified. In Christianity, he also died. He was crucified. You'll see that there's a difference between what happens after he dies, right? In Islam, he never dies. God takes him to heaven before he is crucified. So Jesus does not die not in the same way that he dies here, right? I guess if you are taken to heaven, you're technically dead, right? But I don't know. Resurrection of Jesus. So if he doesn't die, how can he resurrect? Like, you have to be dead to resurrect. Resurrect means come back to life. No resurrection. You do not get to resurrect. Judaism, no resurrection. The fact is that if Jews think that he resurrected, that means that he is holy, right? And therefore different than what they already think. So no, he does not resurrect. In Christianity, he does resurrect. That is the biggest difference. Ava, question? Awesome. Let's keep going. Okay, so Islam, Judaism. Can you guys write this here so we don't get confused? So this is Islam again. Please keep the side conversation to your minimum. Jewish views on Islam and Christianity. So cross this out because it says Jewish views. So this is false teachings. And then here we have partially false. Why did I say partially? Why did I say partially, not wholly? Yeah, go ahead, Jonathan. Correct, because the partially means that it's half right, half wrong. The half right is they have the Torah. The half wrong is they have the New Testament. Okay, Muslim views of Judaism and Christianity. So let's cross out this one. Here we're gonna have I want to be careful how I word this. I'm gonna say influence, but corrupted. What I mean by that is Muslims think that Jewish teachings, they did influence Islam. Same thing with Christianity. But over time, that has been corrupted or no longer fully trusted. That's what I mean by that. Okay. Let's go on to the next one. Can you not do that? Can I have that real quick? Guys, when you guys make noises with like your pencils or like that thing that you have there, it's really distracting to me. So let's cross out Christian right here, this one. Why? Why do you have this?
Because I was gonna fix it.
Just go. Christians' views of Judaism and Islam. So Christian view of Islam is false teachings. What do you think I should write for Judaism? What is Christian view of Judaism? This is a good one to ask you guys. Tell your partner, what do you think I should write for Judaism and Christianity? What should I write here? Is it false teachings? No, not quite. Sheet of reflexes, you don't know about that. Bring it back in 3, bring it back in 2, 1. Please tell me what your partner said. James, go ahead. I can't hear you. Please project. Partial, incomplete. Why did I write that? How is that possible? Why did I write that Christian belief of Judaism is incomplete? How is it incomplete? What's it missing? Go ahead. It's missing the New Testament, the role of Jesus. Most holiest city. We didn't really talk about this in this class. So for Judaism and Christianity, it's going to be Jerusalem. And the easiest one is going to be Islam, right? It's going to be Mecca, the city of Mecca. Views on the Torah. Views of the Torah. What is Jewish views of the Torah? Go ahead.
It is the Bible.
Mm-hmm. Very important. What is Christians' view of the Torah? Same, right? It's very important. It's also known as the Old Testament. What is Muslim view of the Torah? What is Muslim view of the Torah? The same kids. It's crazy. Same kids. Rosie, what do you think, Rose? Huh? I know you did it. I never see you did it. Go ahead, Rose. Rose is like, seriously. Go ahead. Please project. Yes. What is a Muslim view of the Torah? Huh?
That it's corrupt.
Yeah. Corrupt. Not corrupt, corrupted. That at one point maybe it was the word of God, but over time it's changed with human ideas. What is views of the Quran? What is Jewish and Christian view of the Quran? What is Jews? Go ahead. What do Jew? No, go ahead. What do Jews and Christians think of the Quran? Brian, go ahead. Huh? This is, you have to know this, guys. Like, this is important. What do Jews and Christians think of the Quran? They think that's the last word of God? That's what you said, right? No, they don't. Because if they did, then that wouldn't make them Christians or Muslims. That would make, I mean, not Christians or Jews. That would make them Muslims. Christians and Jewish people do not see the Quran as anything that's important. They think it's false teachings. Like in religious aspects, it's false teachings to them. And this is the word of God for Muslims. The final word. The final word of God. What do Jews think of the New Testament? What do Jews think of the New Testament? This is stuff that you have to like constantly practice and think, guys. It won't. You good? Are you good? Okay, I'm just making sure that you're good. What's up? What do Jews think of the New Testament?
Partially corrupt.
I think that you're thinking of the Bible. I'm not asking about the Bible. The Bible is the Old Testament and the New Testament. The New Testament is just Jesus, the stories of Jesus. So what do Jews think of that? Huh?
I don't know.
That's okay. It's gonna happen. Ava?
But it's false story.
It's no. Just no. Because Jews don't believe in Jesus. They don't think that he's holy. They don't think he's the Messiah. They don't think he's God. So it's a big no. What do Christians think of the Torah, of the New Testament? What do Christians believe in the New Testament? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. What do Muslims think of the New Testament?
No.
Yes.
Corrupted.
Yes.
It's corrupted. Oh yeah. Corrupted, not accurate. Because in the New Testament, it talks about how Jesus was crucified and how Jesus is the Messiah and the Son of God and God. Muslims don't believe that. Okay. I need you guys to grab your Chromebooks. No, guys, if you're not section 1, sit down. Or if you're not section 1, sit down. If you're not section 1, please sit down. Put it back.